all right, man. Look, I'm back. I had to go do something real quick. All right, I'm back now. All right, let's finish this part. This worst wrestlers WWE's ever hired. Yeah, let's try and finish this. But I know none of these people. The only one I knew was Eva Marie. Yeah, everybody else I don't know none. But yeah, let's finish this.
It should set you up for immediate success. It certainly did so
Like and subscribe to the channel, man. I don't say that too much. And I'll go show homie Keegan will Ross some love as well.
for Charlotte Flair at least. Joining WWE in 2013, the Queen has grown to become one of the most influential performers in industry history. And while her natural athleticism and charisma massively helped shape her path to the top, you'd be remiss to say that her surname didn't help her out at the beginning. Sadly, the same couldn't be said about her brother David.
Yeah.
It's well known that he had no aspirations to follow his father's footsteps, but alas, he laced up his first pair of boots in 1999 for what was supposed to be a one-off match in WCW. What followed were reigns with both the United States and World Tag Team Championships, a dire heel turn on his father, and the title of the most ill-fitting member of the NWO. He probably realized that being a pro wrestler was actually quite a neat job when you have nepotism to boost your standing. But when WCW was bought out in 2001, David actually jumped over to the WWE, though he spent more of his time in OVW, the company's developmental league at the time, than on the main roster. In fact, all he did on mainstream programming was getting beaten up by The Undertaker ahead of Taker's showdown with Ric Flair at WrestleMania 18. Still, you only gotta look at his Titantron to know how much faith WWE had in him.
They just gave him a green background and blue letters. Go out there. And that's a Flair.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Hey, bitch, hey, gang. Look, hey, that's all we got for you. Go out there and do what you do. That's all we got for you.
Number 5. The Squat Team. Being morbidly overweight isn't always a write-off as a professional wrestler.
Bro, who are these
several
people?
super heavyweight performers such as Yokozuna
Yeah,
and
Mark
Giant
Henry's my guy.
Haystacks. They've all used their size to their advantage, but it certainly was a write-off in the case of the SWAT team. Better known as the Headhunters, the real-life Santiago twins wrestled just about everywhere, and they even had mammoth runs overseas in Japan and Mexico. However, it was in the WWF during the dying days of the New Generation era that the brothers were placed on the biggest stage, being involved in the 1996 Royal Rumble. They waddled out alongside other spot fillers like Takeo Omori and Doug Gilbert, but unlike those two, both squad team members were quickly sent packing even before the arrival of the next entrant. They made zero impact on fans, but no doubt a lasting impact on the ring that they were standing in, as combined they weighed 652 pounds. It was such a pointless pair of entrants, so obviously done because nobody else was available. But since it was the Royal Rumble, you at least remember it. The same couldn't be said about their re-debut 1 year later as the Arabian Butchers, which saw them target Owen Hart and the British Bulldog in an angle that was dropped quicker than their respective Royal Rumble participation times. Number 4. Ava. The WWE had every right to push Ava to the...
Okay. Damn, why am I sneezing so? Okay. You know what? Fair take. I haven't seen her in the ring. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ava, I haven't seen her in the ring. I only see her as GM, of what you call WWE. I have not seen her in the ring. Okay, let me just throw that out there.
Damn. Yeah, she just wasn't able to get it down packed in the ring. I think a lot of us can understand that. She, and it's tough. You're the daughter of one of the most entertaining wrestlers ever. It's hard to fill those shoes. It just is. It's hard to fill those shoes. She had a daunting task. So
the moon from the off. As a daughter of The Rock, she was the company's first fourth-generation wrestler, and considering how much they have screamed about second and third-gen athletes like Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, strapping a rocket to Ava seemed like a no-brainer, especially if she possessed even an ounce of her father's panache. Well, she didn't. Instead, her in-ring career flopped hard, as a spot in Joe Gacy's Schism faction was a poor fit for her, while the other three matches she had on NXT programming ranged from between passable, crap, and horrendous. Ava's solitary redeeming trait is that she was somewhat acceptable as the NXT general manager. She wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, especially given that she was serving alongside Adam Pearce on Raw and Nick Aldis on SmackDown, both of whom are complete naturals. But compare it to her time as a wrestler and it's night and day. A match with Ivy Nile from Heatwave 2023 is still one of the worst matches that the brand has ever produced.
Hey man, man.
Number 3, Zeus.
Hate to hear that, man.
Since the dawn of time, WWE has frequently lured performers from other backgrounds to try their hand at pro wrestling, with Ronda Rousey and Logan Paul among the most successful to make the switch. In 1989, however, they made a dreadful decision when they hired Tommy Lister Jr. to a full-time deal following his portrayal as Zeus in the WWE financed No Holds Barred movie. The issue was that Zeus wasn't willing to learn the art of wrestling, and Vince McMahon wasn't exactly pestering him to do so. Instead, the Hollywood hopeful was handed lucrative SummerSlam and Survivor Series paydays because he happened to be, well, rather tall and well built. Furthermore, according to Jake Roberts on his Snake Pit podcast, Zeus reportedly distanced himself from the rest of the boys in the locker room and was being paid significantly more than they were, all while doing the very bare minimum. A complete bust in the ring, Zeus was ousted from McMahon's employment by the time the 1990 Royal Rumble rolled out, despite having reportedly been promised a year-long tyranny with the WWF Championship. Could you even imagine what that would have looked like?
And obviously, you know, we've seen him in films, most notably known from Friday as Debo. And, you know, it's just...
It's wanted me to carry it, the championship for a year. I had a man on the table. The deal was already negotiated for me to do it at WrestleMania. Hulk was gonna get two. I was going to get half a million. So I ain't got a problem telling everybody that. So it was $500,000. They wanted me to do 30 minutes in the ring with Hulk and the great agent. And the same agent negotiated both deals. That's all I could tell you about the offer. They offered me the belt, but I'm doing what my agent says. His agent said, don't do it. But he did offer me to carry the belt for it. Okay.
Was basically doing what he thought would, you know, bring more eyes to the product, getting someone that came from that world of film and production and movies and stuff like that, and he had a great look. So of course he's gonna try to, hey, let's see what you can do in the ring. And obviously that wasn't the case.
Yeah, that was a terrible decision. That was a terrible decision.
That's what Vince would do. You know, it's just, especially, he was just trying to push wrestling more mainstream, try to get as many eyes on the product as possible.
Yeah.
And also rest in peace to Tommy Lister. He had passed away, I think, in 2020. So rest in peace to him, man. But him being a wrestler definitely it didn't work out as well.
Number 2, Giant Gonzalez. The legitimate tallest wrestler in WWE history, the Argentinian-born Giant Gonzalez stood at a build 8 feet, leaving him without much room for movement between the ropes. So naturally, he was selected as The Undertaker's WrestleMania opponent for the ninth showcase of the Immortals. I should go without saying that the match was a plague on the legacy of the streak, with Taker having this to say during an interview with Sam Roberts. That whole thing took years off my career. I would be in much better shape now if I could have skipped that one program. As physically demanding as it was twice as much as a mental strain, because you have Bret Hart and Yokozuna going out and having these great matches. Obviously, you want to be mentioned in the same breath as those guys, and it was just not possible. Almost identically to Andre the...
I mean, he's in a bodysuit.
He's in a bodysuit. What else can you say?
One thing he was going to do, he was going to throw some shit at the wall and see if it stuck. My man was in a giant bodysuit. I think that should let you know.
He ain't know that.
Where this is going to go.
Giant's babyface turn at WrestleMania 6, where he turned on manager Bobby Heenan, Gonzalez finally had enough of his manager Harvey Whippleman following an equally disastrous SummerSlam meeting with the Dead Man. But that's about as far as the comparisons go between the two. Simply put, Gonzalez didn't have what it took to be a functioning WWE superstar. And number 1, Jackie Gator. And although several tough enough hopefuls were molded into fully fledged WWE superstars, didn't have what it took to be a functioning WWE superstar. And number 1, Jackie Gator. And although several
I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. Okay, hey, look, call me whatever you want. Call me a hater, call whatever you want. I disagree with this at all. Hey, she can't be number 1 after all those people we done heard. You bugging, fam. You is bugging. All right, ain't no way she number 1. I tell you how much right now. Hey, you're telling me she's worse in ring than Ava? You're telling me that she's worse in ring than dude in a bodysuit? Are you telling me she's worse in ring than what you call the mother dude? Not Ava. I mean, not is it Ava or Eve? The first, the pink haired lady. Man,
We head
come
into
now, you
fully
bugging.
fledged WWE superstars following their appearance on the reality series, such as The Miz and Chelsea Green. The success rate of the show's winners is, well, significantly low. Only John Morrison became a notable star, winning the ECW Intercontinental and Tag Team
Yeah, he was
Championships,
nice.
while Maven and Daniel Puder found recognition for more controversial incidents. No offense, Maven. Unquestionably, the worst winner of the lot, however, was Jackie Gator, who co-won the second season alongside Linda Miles. Unlike Miles, who was sent to developmental and repackaged as
Oh,
Shaniqua.
okay, yeah, my bad, my bad. I thought they were talking about Mandy Rose. That's on me. I thought that was Mandy Rose's real name. My bad, my bad. I don't know this woman. I can't speak on her. Just putting it out there.
Jackie was instantly promoted to the main roster,
I don't
where her
remember her.
weaknesses were quickly exposed. She appeared to wrestle every match as though it was her first day of wrestling training, but none was more notoriously terrible as her outing on the July 8th, 2002 Raw, teaming with Christopher Nowinski in a loss to
Okay. So, he's not talking about Mandy Rose. So, brother, I apologize for jumping the gun. I apologize, but I don't know this woman. I don't know this woman at all.
Trish Stratus and Bradshaw. The match went off the rails when Gator was legal. She botched every single move, the worst of which was a bulldog that she sold about a whole day
yeah,
too
I've
late.
seen that clip.
Once the match finally finished, not only was Trish visibly irate, but Jim Ross on commentary solemnly and infamously declared, "Mercifully, it's over." Somehow, she even managed to last another 3 years and was even brought back for the Miss WrestleMania Battle
Damn.
Royal at WrestleMania 25. Luckily for her, Trish Stratus declined the invitation. But there you have it, folks. 10 W.
Hey, look,
All right.
I didn't even remember her name.
I don't know none of these people. Alright, hey, look, man. Let me end the video right here. Go give Kicking with Ross some love, man. I'm going.